Hi everyone, I'm Alderman Debra Silverstein and I am the Alderman of Chicago's 50th Ward, one of the most diverse wards in the city of Chicago. I've been the Alderman for the past 11 years and I love it here. I love the people here. I love it that we all really care about our neighborhood and making it a great place to live and to raise a family. Public service is my truest passion and my greatest responsibility. And I have really worked hard to make the 50th Ward the best possible community in the entire city of Chicago. The first thing I did when I became alderman was to get funding for the Devon Avenue streetscape. It was a multi-million-dollar streetscape that included additional benches, flowers, trees, wider sidewalks so that all of our diverse restaurants could have an opportunity to have outdoor cafes. We added bump outs to make it safer for pedestrians to cross. I have consistently fought to help our local businesses as I have an open door policy, and I have spearheaded investment and development projects across the 50th Ward aimed at expanding access to essential goods and public services for my constituents. A few years later, we were able to get funding for a new, greatly needed Northtown library. We changed the location to Pratt and Western, and it was a whole architectural competition, which brought in bids from top architects. And it is really, really an amazing place. And it's one of the largest libraries in Chicago. But on top of that, we were able to put affordable senior housing units immediately above. And it's truly unique. And if you haven't been there, I really encourage you all to come in and see it and take out some books and really enjoy it as much as my community here in the 50th Ward has enjoyed it. Over the years, I've been able to secure $68 million in additional funding for our neighborhood schools. That included 2 annexes, one for Rogers Elementary and one for Decatur School. We've also been able to get money for new playgrounds at Armstrong Elementary, Stone Scholastica, and the newly named Mosaic School of Fine Arts. I've gotten $10 million in funding for our local parks, including the new Bernard Stone Park. We have been able to get $3.2 million for a new pedestrian bridge in Lincoln Village by Lincoln and Kedzie. There was a little gap in the bike trails from the north and the south, and this bridge helped connect the two and improve the safety and walkability of our neighborhood. I have now turned my attention to Western Avenue. We really didn't have a funded TIF to help pay for improvements along Western Avenue. And so I was looking to the Department of Planning and Development for help in attracting developers to make it safe for pedestrians. And I am happy that this has started the Western Avenue study, which actually encompasses 4 wards in the city. And we are looking, that's my priority going forward, is to really give a facelift to Western Avenue, to bring in some new businesses and to make it safer and beautiful for my neighbors. Seniors are really important for me. And we could say that, especially during COVID, we were able to reach out to all of our seniors to check in on them, to see if they needed any groceries, if there was anything that we could do to help them. We were distributing masks, wipes, hand sanitizers. We had COVID testing stations and antibody stations, and we were able to get free at-home test kits that we distributed last year. We were just able to get a lot more COVID tests. We're going to be announcing that shortly, that we have them here in the office. So if you need any, please stop by. They're free. Please come and pick them up. We'd love to get them out to you. As a result of the pandemic, though, my office hours, really had to stop because people were afraid to come inside. So I really love the one-on-one and talking with my constituents. So we launched our new outdoor office hours, where we picked locations throughout the ward, and my staff and I came to meet with you to talk to you about issues outside so nobody had to worry about masking or catching any kind of anything that was going around. So we plan on continuing to do this in the future because we found it to be very successful. One of the biggest things that came to my attention was a crime issue on the northeast side of the ward, where I then immediately reached out to the commander. We had several meetings with residents, and I'm really happy to say that things have gotten under control and quieted down. The police are still monitoring, but it is much, much better. I try to, use any kind of resource at my disposal to keep our community safe. I advocated for and received an additional 20 police officers to add to the 24th district and the 20th district. I have reached out to the Cook County Sheriff's Office to have some patrols in our area when we saw an uptick in crime. They also came out to mark catalytic converters to help deter those crimes in our wards. I am a regular attendee at the CAPS meetings, and I speak to the commander on a regular basis to make sure that things are under control here in the 50th Ward. I also encourage our community to partner together with the police to combat crime, because working together is the best way that we can keep our neighborhood safe. I really know that my community wants a safe, vibrant, and cohesive community. I have done so with transparency. I send out weekly email newsletters to keep you up to date on things that are happening in the award, and also fun events that we could go to, and city services. I have a great staff. We care very, very deeply about your needs and want to help you as much as we can. We would love to continue to hear from you. Whatever you need, please reach out. And I hope that I can get your support. There is still more work that I want to do. But the goal is to make this the best community that it possibly can be. Thank you so much.